we also recording this. So that, yeah. Okay, so how many of you already know Metaverse? Anyone? No, do not know. No, any idea? No idea. Anything? No, no. Okay, okay. So we all are using actually this entire concept of Metaverse. It's not new. We're already using it. We may not realize it, but it is there. Okay. So things like we are doing shopping online, we are playing online, we are socializing online. Okay. So that is somehow creating a complete virtual world, right? It's not physical world, it's a virtual world, and it is not something you are interacting in and physically, right? And when you think of something like that, and it happens to be completely online, and there is a 3D involved in that, all of you are probably having fun creating your avatars in different platforms, meta platforms, and other platforms also. And that is how you are gradually shifting to this metaverse. Okay. So, how many of you know that Facebook have changed their name to Meta entirely?
Yes, sir, I know that.
Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
this was to uh, this was to cater everything in one umbrella. Where they'll be having entire, Oculus also, right? I hope Oculus,
Yes,
Oculus.
sir.
Oculus is a virtual reality headset. Virtual reality headsets. Anyway, we'll be discussing this everything. So today's session will be about metaverse, and I'll be giving you some of the insights that are going on and how you being an engineering student can contribute to it, and what is the opportunities for you in metaverse. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is metaverse? Okay, so metaverse is it's a digital world, okay, where 3Ds are involved, and it also can be experienced through a smart device. Okay, you cannot see it in real world. Okay, you have to have a smart device capable of running a metaverse. Okay, and to see the conventional or more theoretic uh, uh, description of metaverse, this is the one. So a metaverse is a network of 3D virtual worlds focused on social connection in futurism and science fiction. Okay, it is often described as a hypothetical iteration of the internet as a single universal virtual world that is facilitated by the use of virtual and augmented reality headsets. Okay, fairly technical, no issues. Okay, we'll be dissecting everything. Okay, so the first thing you see, it says there are 3D virtual worlds. Okay, 3D virtual worlds. So I have given you some of the examples. Those are may or may not be 3D worlds, right? Facebook, it's not 3D, it's 2D. Text and images you can see. And there are Instagram and Snapchat. Okay, all these things are there. And there are also some of the words, one or two words we have seen, like something called augmented reality and virtual reality. Okay, what are those things, and what are 3D virtual worlds? Okay, through this session today, I'll be giving you some of the links also, through which you'll be understanding more by playing with a virtual world. Okay, so yeah, 3D virtual worlds. Okay, 3D virtual worlds can be your BGMI game, can be Free Fire game. Okay, can be Minecraft. Okay, these are 3D virtual worlds. Okay, but these are all for entertainment purposes. These are all for gaming purposes. There is no marketplace. There is no transactions going on. You are not spending your money over there. But when we are talking about true metaverse going to come, you are going to spend a lot of money over there and earn over there, and also you'll be spending a lot of time over there. Though you're already doing it, right? We are already interacting with the social medias as 2D, but going forward, when our mobile phones are going to get more power, it will be capable of running a true metaverse on the mobile phone or a virtual reality headset or our laptops or any of the system. Okay. So 3D virtual worlds, very important. Any question on 3D virtual worlds? Any question? Any question?
That in-depth game Can it play a role in any other field?
This you can consider that as a game. It's a 3D virtual world means there'll be 3D models, right? As you play in the game, and there will be NPCs, there will be playable characters, non-playable characters, there will be environment, there will be different sort of worlds, right? The character that you see in the 3D virtual world may or may not be looking like a human. They may look like a cartoon or any anime characters or anything. Like the people who want to express themselves in an avatar, they'll be creating those avatars, right? So you can consider those as a games also. So because it's a 3D and it's also there will be a 3D engine running in the back end. It's similar to the game that you play, BGMI, Free Fire, or anything, because you see that the world is bigger over there, right? It's more than it's more than a village size, right? Where you go to different places, you do different kind of activities in that map, right? So yeah, so that is what it is. I hope you got it answered. Any more questions on 3D virtual
Yes.
worlds?
So 3D virtual worlds are more related to virtual reality.
Virtual reality, yeah. So virtual reality is it's kind of a core thing for this entirely. If you want to feel the true presence of yours in virtual world, so virtual reality is the way. Otherwise, there's augmented reality, which interacts with both physical and real world, physical and virtual world. And there is also PC, right? Your computer systems can have enough power to run a game, right? So that time it will be like your computer screen. On the screen only you'll be interacting with the virtual world. But when it comes to the virtual reality headset, you're wearing a gadget over your head, like which is HMD,
Yes. Yes.
and you'll be completely immersed to that world, right? And that will be giving you the true virtual reality experience or true metaverse experience with virtual reality. But there are other mediums of interacting with the virtual reality. Virtual reality or the metaverse. Okay. So the next is virtual and augmented reality, as we're talking about. Okay. So virtual reality is how many of you have interacted with virtual reality? The game theaters or uh, game zones in different malls and stuff. How many of you have interacted with you can chat in the you can drop your message in the chat so that I can see them. Okay, I can see them. If you type in the message that you have experienced virtual reality, do not you are yet to do. Okay. Okay, one I see Jayavardhan, Samal have done. Okay, I'm expecting at least 50% of you have already experienced something like that. Okay, anyway, but don't worry. We have in-campus virtual reality headsets in ARVR lab in where I am right now. In the back of me, there is a big lab actually where we develop this kind of things, metaverse and its related assets actually. So when you're in campus, you are welcome to visit Metaverse Lab, and we have 3 to 4 types of virtuality headset over here, and you can experience the virtual world in the campus itself. Okay, okay,
Yes,
fine,
sir.
cool. Moving forward. Okay, now the layers of metaverse. What are the technologies that creates the metaverse, right? So, so to start with, it's always infrastructure because you need to, if you want to do something, you need an infrastructure, whether it's physical world or virtual world. So here the infrastructure is 5G, which is a network medium, okay, and Wi-Fi 6, 6G, and everything that you're seeing here, it's above 4G, okay, because you need, if you want to have true metaverse experience with the lower latency, okay, faster TPS, the 5G, Wi-Fi 6 and 6G to go, okay, is the way to go. Then 7nm is for 7 nanometer to 1.4 nanometers. Chips we are talking about. Chips means your semiconductors, okay. Then MEMS and GPUs, okay. Then comes on top of it, there is human interface through which you are going to experience a experience a metaverse, right? So what are the things are there? It's a mobile phone, it's a smart glass, it's wearables, it's haptic, gestures, voice, natural NLP, natural language processing, or natural anything. It will be tracking your hand movement and stuff. So actually, if you're not following, if you're trying to follow me, but you are not able to, I'm actually going from bottom to up. Okay, from the infrastructure we are going up. Okay, so now we are in human interface. Okay, so yeah, so if you see in human interface, so all the way that we can interact with the metaverse is in the human interface layer. We can interact it as I was discussing. We can interact with it using mobile phone, smart glass, nothing but your augmented reality and virtual reality gadgets, then wearables, okay, then haptic gloves and haptic suits, okay, so that when you are getting heat in a virtual world, it will also feel the heat in the real world also, okay. Then there's gestures, voice, and natural uh, kind of natural language processing. Suppose you are interacting with a guy from somewhere from Germany, Russia. Okay, those guys do not understand English. Hardly they understand English. So yeah, so in the back end, there are lots of things there through human interface. Okay, so neural net. Yeah. So uh, what do you have over there? Decentralization. Okay. So decentralization is like, decentralization means where when we talk about, blockchain in the picture, and we talk about microservices, AI agents, and these things. Decentralization means it will give you individual power to run this type of big universes or big metaverse or big games, right? So edge computing is nothing but it's again your mobile phone, and also any device that's capable of running the metaverse. Then AI agents, okay, so AI agents will be helping a lot throughout your experience. Okay, you are interacting with the NPC. Okay, you are in a world where you do not know where to go. Okay, so your pets, okay, your pets in a virtual world can be AI agents. Okay, and it's like a Javas. How many of you know MCU? MCU, MCU. Can raise your hand or interact in the chat, or you can say yes, unmuting yourself. MCU, do you know
Yes.
MCU? What is MCU? Can anyone write or speak MCU? I'm asking about MCU. How many of you know MCU?
Microcontroller unit.
Microcontroller unit. Okay, okay, okay. Ayush, you are pretty much technical. Okay. Anyway, so MCU. Other than this, any
Thank you,
answer?
sir.
Other than this, any answer? Okay. No answer? Okay. So MCU is actually, it's not that technical, but it's a sci-fi studio. We call it as Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know Marvel Cinematic Universe, from where we
Yes.
have got Spider-Man, Iron Man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. So all of us know these characters, right? So those comes from MCU. Okay, by Stan Lee. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So if you have seen those things, so if you know Javas, right? You know Javas. You know Edith. How many of you know Edith? Edith, how many of you know? Do you know there's some smart wearable or any eyeglass gifted by Tony Stark to
Yes.
this
Peter
thing,
Parker.
Spider-Man? There's a glass
Yes, sir. It
capable
is
of
similar to
Yes,
the
sir.
Meta Ray-Ban glasses. No?
Meta
It is
Ray-Ban
similar to
glasses.
the
Yes,
Meta Ray-Ban glasses.
exactly. So yeah, so that is what that is augmented reality. Okay, that is augmented reality, and it is connected to edge computing, and it is also AI agent. Okay, because it's capable of doing things on behalf of you, right? So if you can think of that and connect your dots with all these things that we are talking about here, and with that edit glass, you will be getting the answers. Lots of answers will be ready-madely available to you. Okay, if you can connect the dots. Okay, And we see spatial computing. What is spatial computing again? Okay, spatial computing is nothing but that did it plus only. Okay, so how many of you know that Apple have launched their Apple Vision Pro? Apple Vision Pro. How many of you know? How many of you know Apple Vision Pro? You can interact in the chat again, and you can speak. You can raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many of you know? Okay, okay. So Apple have launched their Apple Vision Pro. Apple Vision Pro is nothing but it's a virtual reality headset. It's also a mixed reality headset. So the intersection of augmented reality and virtual reality, we call it as a mixed reality. Okay. So augmented reality again. So how many of you don't feel that you already have experienced augmented reality? I'll give you lots of examples. How many of you feel that you haven't experienced augmented reality yet? How many of you? How many of you think? Okay, 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 okay. Okay, a few hands. Okay, a few hands, no issues. Okay. Okay, okay, more coming up. Anyway, so yeah, so the I hope that you play around with Instagram filters, Snapchat filters. Yes, no, anything? Yes, no?
No, sir.
No, you do not play around with
Yes, sir. Yes,
Instagram
sir.
filters. Filters you while video calling also all the stuff while you do, you kind of draw something on your face, right? Through filters, right? So
Yes, sir.
that is you available as a physical, and the virtual model or virtual objects that you're trying to draw on top of you, that is augmented reality. That is plain augmented reality. Okay. And if you are experiencing this thing, Flipkart. Okay, tap to see it in your space when you're trying to buy a furniture or something like that. So there is a button over there through which you can activate your camera, and you can drop that particular furniture or stuff on your floor, and through the camera you can see whether it fits or not, this stuff. And it's in Amazon, it is there. Lens cart is there, augmented reality. Okay, scanning your face, and on top of your face it's drawing the perfect glass for you. Okay, so that is augmented reality. Okay, okay. So yeah, and virtual reality is complete immersive. And when you are wearing a virtual reality glass, you are not able to interact with the physical world. Rather, you will be interacting with the virtual world. Okay, through headsets, through controllers, through your hand gestures. Okay, uh, the neural nets and stuff. And then comes spatial computing in 3D engines, like I was talking about. Okay, 3D engines where you play games and stuff. Then VR, AR, MR, then multitasking, UI, geospatial mapping. Geospatial mapping is nothing but you are in your physical world, you are mapping the entire area of yours. Okay, and through which you'll get a your smart gadget, your headgear, or the gadget that you're using to experience the virtual reality or metaverse. It will get a sense of what is ahead of it. Okay, of stuff. Then there is creative economy through design tools, asset markets, workflow, and commerce. So blockchain is there, right? So blockchain is there to kind of give you the power of all these things. It will create a digital economy. How many of you know cryptocurrencies? How many of you know cryptocurrency? Yes, no.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Cryptocurrency, how many of you know? I hope most of you
Yes,
know
sir.
cryptocurrencies, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the stuff, right? Meme coins, all the stuff. So these are all currencies for the virtual world, okay? So all currencies for the internet. So anything that you see in metaverse, it will also going to have a currency, because there will be people exchanging values, right? So you draw something somewhere. You are an artist, and you are a 3D artist. You develop a 3D model, an avatar for someone else. You can earn money, okay, in that virtual world, in that metaverse you're talking about, right? So through blockchain, okay, through cryptocurrencies, okay, and your data will be saved in your own space. It's not going to be centralized. Okay, so decentralization means like there won't be any central party like Facebook owning your data, or Google owning your data. So there will be completely your data controlled by yourself. Okay. Then creative economy, the asset markets, you'll be creating assets. So like you'll be creating gems, you'll be creating a lots of things, and you can sell it as a 3D model in the internet market where you want to people want to use those things. Okay. I'll give you a cool
Excuse me,
example.
sir.
A cool example. It's like, you're suppose you're buying one Nike shoes. Okay, Nike shoe in the real world. Okay. Now, with that Nike shoe, you get a token. Okay, you get a QR code. It says that you scan the QR code to get the 3D asset of it. Okay. Now it will be connected to a metaverse. Suppose it is connected to a metaverse, and when you scan it, you also get the 3D model of of that particular shoe. Okay, now where can you use it? You have an avatar already, right? For your avatar, you can use that particular shoe. In the real world, also you're wearing the shoe, and the digital world also you'll be wearing the same shoe. Okay, you got my point? You got my point? Any question on this up to now?
Sir, what is blockchain?
Blockchain. Okay, so blockchain is the it's lots of blocks are connected by chains. Okay, and it's decentralized. It is stored in different spaces so that it's not hackable. So that if I want to discuss blockchain, it will be another hard to understand topic for you. Okay, but I'm giving you all the glimpse. Cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency is a product of blockchain. Okay, and if you know NFTs, how many of you know? Yes, no NFT.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir, it is a type of artworks that are sold in internet,
yes.
creative
So
artworks.
yeah, artworks. So any image artworks, if you search for, Bored Ape collection, you will see that there's only monkey photos, but it's being sold, more than 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs of Indian rupees, right? Through in Ethereum. So yeah, so
Yes,
it's a
sir.
complete
Yes,
different
sir.
technical universe. Okay. I don't want to discuss it with you because you'll be more confused about this, but there'll be, I think, a different session when you're in campus. There'll be campus immersion sessions will be there. I think there I have another session with you that will be particularly for blockchain. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then there is a discovery node, and through discovery, you can see the ad network, social curation, ratings, stories, agents, and all these things. Okay, then experience level, you can see the games, social, esports, theater, shopping. We are already doing this thing, but it's not in metaverse way. It's in 2D plain interface, Android interface or iPhone interface, right? But time will come that everything will be in 3D, and will be all the world will be connected. Your shopping world will be connected to your gaming world, and wherever you have bought from the shopping, you can use it in the what in your game world, right? Everything will be connected. So going forward, I actually I have 5 more minutes. I'll be completing 5 more minutes. Shall I go on or close this in 5 minutes? What's your point of view? What's your point of view?
Sir, just
Yeah, shall I go on and close this in 5 minutes? Any response from you? Yes, no? Okay. Thank you, Ayush.
go on.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So there's a stack. This is something called technology stack. Okay. When we talk about technologies, so there's not only one technology. There are multiple technologies are there to kind of create the entire metaverse, right? So from if you see from foundation level, so there is protocol and blockchain. So protocols are for consensus mechanisms on what points everyone will be agreeing, and protocols for your network protocols, your communication protocols, and for blockchain to data security, transactional security, and treasury security, digital asset security. All this security will be provided by protocol and blockchain. Then there is hardware and infrastructure. Through hardware and infrastructure, it is very important, and through which your backend of the your metaverse will be running from a server, right? So then tools and standards, different tools, like it will be connected with many other tools. It cannot be it cannot be one tool. Okay, there will be many other tools will be connecting. Suppose, like if I want to integrate chat, If I want to integrate AI agents, if I want to integrate, suppose like LLMs, okay, I connect with ChatGPT or any Anthropic Cloud or any other LLMs, right? So that is that is tools and standards, okay, and then comes real world attestations. Okay, real world attestation, as I told you, right? Okay, so you're buying a nice shoe from the real world, and you're getting a digital shoe. Okay, okay. So that is real world attestation. Then there's payment rail. So payment rail for if for value exchange or purchase, you want to do something over there, and you want to buy land in digital world. These things are there. Okay, then regulatory framework. Okay, so what can you do, what you cannot do over there to kind of protect everyone's interest. Those things will be there. And in the metaverse, you can see the metaverse platform. It's a like there are primitives are there, right? You know, primitives are primary requirement for the world. It will be like identity of yours. Then entitlements are like, you winning something in a game, you acquiring a certificate, you acquiring a level. Okay, these are entitlements. Objects are 3D models, and it can be images, it can be music, it can be anything, right? As object. Then ownership. Okay, so all the NFTs that we are talking about. Okay, ownership will be confirmed with that. Then payments will be there. Then comms is a communication. Okay, then RTC, web RTC, like that. So there'll be communication protocols, then there'll be history. Okay, so whatever you're doing over there, history will be, again, stored in blockchain and any other technology like that. And interconnected virtual worlds. Interconnected virtual worlds are like, world one, world two, world three. Like, suppose like world one, as I told, like world one can be your game world, world two, your shopping world, world three, your another world where you go for entertainment. Okay, where you experience concerts. Okay, uh, virtual shows like that. And there'll be multiple apps and use cases like this: socialize, work, transact, play, and create. So we are already doing that, right? Maybe we are creating in Canva or any other application our content, or Blender if you are creating 3D models or any other stuffs like that. If you're creating music also, these are to create, to play. You're playing in Minecraft, you're playing in BGMI and any other games. Then to transact, you're using cryptocurrency. And for work, you are using all the Teams, Zoom, all these applications and stuff. And you are digitally working, remotely working for someone. And for socialize, you're already using Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, all these applications. Okay, so this is the entire stack of a metaverse. Okay, so when the true metaverse will be coming, you'll be seeing that everything is there on the line. And I see if in Facebook itself, it shows you ads from Amazon, right? It's connected through API, and in the social app itself, it's trying to sell you something. Okay, and based on your interest, it's showing you ads and stuff. So, and it's already, you can see that it's already connected, but it's not 3D. It's not 3D. It's all 2D, right? Okay, going forward. Yeah, the core building blocks are again foundation, protocol, all these things, metaverse platform, and these things are there, right? Okay, okay, and that's it. Thank you from my side. Any questions? Any questions? No questions?
So some are sending questions in the chat box.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. How can blockchain be used in non-financial sectors like healthcare or education? Very good question. Very good question. Okay. Suppose like, do you know ABC, Academic Bank of Credits? Or you
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
know?
Sir,
So yeah,
APAR card one. APAR card.
yeah. So entire APAR system is developed in blockchain. Okay. So that is for education. You can search about it by yourself, and you'll get all the knowledge of how it can be used in education. Okay. So APAR blockchain or ABCID blockchain, government has their entire portal on blockchain entirely. And healthcare, okay? Lots of time you see that the data gets manipulated. There are issues like where your reports are not correct, and the competent authority signing, suppose like a report have to be signed by a competent authority, right? Any medical report in a healthcare system, that is not signed properly, okay? And when something goes wrong, there is nobody takes accountability in that time, right? To ensure those kind of things doesn't happen, there we can actually implement blockchain in those things, so that all will be signing everything with their wallet or digital signature, so they cannot say that this is not me, okay? It's not a handwritten signatures that anyone can manipulate. It will be complete digital. All right. Okay, so are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
let's take you OpenSea. Yeah, you can go to OpenSea and you can see all these NFTs, right? Image. Right on. Okay, so this is all NFTs, and there are tokens and all the stuff. You can go through this link OpenSea.io and you'll see all these things, right? And another one is Decentraland. Okay, Decentraland is the true metaverse in this world right now, and it also has we're talking about cryptocurrencies, right? So for these Decentraland world, it has a cryptocurrency called Mana. Okay, so Mana can be seen over here. Let me search for. Not here. Binance maybe. So Binance is a crypto exchange. It's a centralized crypto exchange by Binance, and there you can see Mana or any other tokens that's listed over there. My internet is a bit slow. Okay, so these are all cryptocurrencies. Go to markets and see that. So I'm not influencing you to go and do crypto. It's surely your decision. You can learn these things from anywhere, right? So I was supposed to give you Mana. So Mana, you can see. So this particular token, it's a cryptocurrency, right? So Mana is a cryptocurrency, and it's a decentralized cryptocurrency. Okay, you can see the name is decentralized, and the price is around 3 cents. Okay, 3 cents, and this is the market, right? And you can buy Mana token from here or from there, and you can spend those tokens in the virtual world in this metaverse. Okay, so I hope you'll be exploring this. Don't waste your time, and don't tell other teachers that I have shown you this. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's from my side. That's from my any questions or anything you want to ask? Any funny question? Any stupid questions? Anything you can. Anything? Nothing? Ayush, yeah, please.
सर ये जो पूरा मीटिंग में जितना जन अटेंड कर रहा ये सब एक ही सेक्शन से है कि अलग अलग सेक्शन से है मतलब
No
क्योंकि
idea.
कॉलेज का तरफ से कुछ ग्रुप भी नहीं बना हुआ व्हाट्सएप में
So
कुछ आइडिया
hopefully when you will be coming that time, based on your ERP registration, it will be decided that who goes into which group. But if you're still trying to find a friend, you can still, okay, doesn't matter. दूसरा ये से हो. Okay, so that is college affair. I am not aware about that 100%. So, but I'm still guessing that when you come and based on your registration number, suppose like first 60 goes into one section, second 60 goes into another section, like that. So mostly the sections are divided into 60s. Okay. Like that. Based on your last two digits of your registration number, you can probably you can say that where you are going to be. Okay. Any more question on this? Otherwise, I'll be dropping out. Nice to see you all. Another question. How to be a pro like you in Metaverse? Okay. Okay. You have to study, dude. Come here. Do your courses. There is blockchain courses there. There's AR/VR courses also there. You can you can take all this domain if you're interested in this stuff, and you can be pro also, no issues. Okay. So if you want to connect with me, I'll give my website link. Okay. You can go to the website, and if you have LinkedIn, Twitter, Telegram, you can connect with me over there. I've pasted my website link. Okay. Okay. Anything to ask? No, nothing. Then I'll take leave. Thank you everyone for joining, and
you,
hope
sir.
to see you soon in the campus. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Bye.